Home to a foster child and gained a family. Romania Whitehurst is here along with Mary Davies from United Methodist Family Services, or UMFS. Welcome to Coast Live, ladies. How you doing?
Wonderful. Thank you.
Sure. You guys look so lovely, I have to say. Romania, let me ask you, what made you make the decision to open up your home to a foster child?
Well, my mom died when I was 12, and pretty much after that, I ended up going from home to home. And each home that I went in, I faced a new issue, had some hurt, and so by the time that I was 17 years old, I was a pretty broken young lady. And it's at that point where I crossed paths with an aunt on my father's side of the family, and I wasn't very familiar with them. And she took me in, she opened her heart, and when I say that this family, this woman, forever changed my life, forever changed my life, just by offering love to me. Love without a price is what I call it. I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was just receive it. And so I guess it's pretty much it was God came to me and told me, hey, what I did for you on that day changed your life forever. So I need you to reciprocate that and give it to those that I'm going to send your way. And pretty much it wasn't long after that that I got my first child. It wasn't through the foster care system, but it was actually a family member on my mother's side. Took him in, and I've had him since he was 4 weeks old. He's now 7. And when I say that you don't have to birth a child to love that child as if it's your own, I love that boy.
Wow.
I love my children.
What a heartwarming story, the fact that you went through it yourself and then you made a conscientious decision to continue to give back.
Yes.
And how does that make you feel? How does that make you, what do you think about what you've done and the impact it's had on the children? Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Well, at this point, I have 2 children that I've adopted even since my son. And when I look at where they were then, the path that they were on, and I look at where they are now, they're not perfect, but I see how God divinely intervened on their behalf, and they're doing great things. They have the potential to be any and everything that they choose to be. And so just to know that I'm a part of that by fostering, by just opening up my home and opening up my heart, oh my God, who wouldn't take that opportunity if you know it's there?
Right. Mary, do you have common stories like Romania's? This seems very unusual, but then how do you then get folks to come to you and share their lives with children that are not theirs biologically?
Absolutely, yes, we do. We have stories like this so often. All it takes is just that willingness to open your heart, to open your home, just to take that step, take that chance. We have so many children in the foster care system who need homes, who need families. We always say every child deserves a home, whether they're 5 or 15. We have such a need for foster families to be open to older teenagers. That's what Romania did. She took 2 teenage girls at separate times. Not the easiest, but she has worked through it, and that is just all we're asking for, is for families to just have that opportunity to give back to a child. And there are beautiful outcomes. Stories like this, it's not always easy, but you don't give up. Romania, what her motto always was, is once you're in my home, you're mine. I'm not going to give up on you. Whatever you're going through, I'm going through with you.
But it doesn't change whether a child's biologically yours or not, because there are times when a teenager is very, very difficult. My own child, so you wouldn't give up on them. And then so you have to take the same stance on children that are not biologically your own too. Talk to me about some of the challenges or the myths that people have about foster children.
I would say that people are afraid of what they're going to have to go through, or maybe that they might have to go at it alone. And that's what I'll say about UMFS, is that it's a team. It's just like it takes a village to raise a family, and that's what UMFS offers. I remember times picking up the phone, and this is my Mary. She's mine. We've been through some things. Well, I picked up the phone and like, Mary, oh my God, this happened. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to deal with it. And she's right there listening to me, because sometimes you just need to vent. But not only did she do it for me, but she was able to do it for my kids too. She took the time, got in the trenches, built a rapport with them, picked them up, spent time, let them know that she's not just for me, she's for all of us. And wherever there was gaps in our relationship, she was able to bridge those gaps. And today I was able to get through those hard places and they're mine.
Wow. Tell me where people can get in touch with you, Mary, real quick.
Yes, absolutely. So UMFS, we are located on Diamond Springs Road, and we have an open house on November 29th from 11 to 2. That would be a great time for you guys to come out, just meet the staff, ask some questions, just kind of find out what we're all about. And we also on Mondays from 5 to 6 have orientation where, again, you can come ask questions, kind of learn about the process.
Great. Thank you so much.